to another video, and today I will be doing the World Cup, but with a bit of a twist. Instead of doing group stage and knockouts, I'm doing straight knockouts, and instead of doing 32 teams, I'm doing 256. Yes, so if you lose once, you're out. You got to win every single game to make it to the finals, and you got to win that one to lift the trophy. So let's see what happens today. So let's put all the 128 best teams on here. Here are they. If I'm going too fast, just slow the video down if you can. And the worst rated team on this is Namibia. So yeah, let's mix the teams around to make it fair. Let's see if there's any big games. We got, wow, first round, Spain against France. Wow. And one of them could have made it to the finals, but they're going to face off against each other, and one of them will be out. We've got England, Hungary there, Croatia, Switzerland. That's a, I don't know if that's a big one or not. And is there any other big games? No, there's not. So I'm gonna I'm gonna go on settings, instant result, and we'll see if we'll be back if there's any big results. Okay, so here's a surprise. Haiti have knocked out Armenia 4-0, when Armenia probably normally be the one on top. And China have knocked out Estonia 4-0 on penalties. Is there any other big ones? Cameroon have knocked out Portugal in the first round. That's a big one. And the biggest win in this tournament is 12-0 Serbia so far, knocking out Belarus. England have beaten Hungary, and one of the big games, France against Spain. We've got to see how they done there. And the score was 1-0 France, and they go through to the next round. Round of 64 now. And you thought it couldn't get any harder for France. It could be. If they beat Australia, they'll have to face Uruguay if they beat Saudi Arabia. I feel sorry for France, man. Madagascar, England's against. No other big games, I think. No. So let's go into this and see if there's any surprises. Serbia have knocked out Croatia to go to the round of 32. Mali have knocked out Paraguay 7-6 on penalties. What else? Uruguay nearly got knocked out by Saudi Arabia on penalties, but they went through. And yeah, there's no other big surprises there. Let's go on to the round of 32 and see what happens there. Okay, so now we're in the round of 32. What games are there now? France against Uruguay. I feel really sorry for France. They're facing hard games. They had Spain, then Australia, which should be easy, and now they got Uruguay, so that's unlucky. We got Netherlands, Italy, which is a kind of a big game, and yeah, that's it. Let's see what happens. So let's look through the games. Scotland have beaten Belgium, the #1 ranked in the world, 3-2. And Slovakia have beat England 7-8 on penalties. Wow. Germany beat Poland 5-3 on penalties, and France beat Uruguay 1-0. And Italy beat Netherlands 1-0. Round of 16 now. The last 16 teams we have is Russia, Peru, Mexico, Slovenia, Ecuador, Brazil, Scotland, Serbia, Slovakia, Turkey, Albania, Australia, Germany, France, Romania, Italy. So let's see what happens. So we've got Russia 2, Peru 0, Mexico 1, Slovenia 0, Ecuador 0, Brazil 3, Scotland 0, Serbia 4, which is very surprising there. Slovakia 0, Turkey 2, Albania 0, Austria 2, and Germany 2, France 3. This is this is a really hard competition for France. So now we've got the quarterfinals: Russia, Mexico, Brazil, Serbia, Turkey, Austria, and France, Italy. Let's see what happens. This is hard for France. I'm telling you, it's hard for France. Mexico, 1. Russia, 0. Brazil, 1. Serbia, 0. Turkey, 1. Austria, 0. France's amazing run still carries on. They've beat Italy. France is going through to the semi-finals against Turkey after beating Italy 2-0. So now we've got Mexico, Brazil, and Turkey, France. I'm not surprised there will be a Brazil against France here. Guys, I literally cannot believe it. One of the biggest surprises you'll see on here. France had to go for a painful journey to get here. Matches. They beat Spain 1-0. Australia, they beat 2-0. Uruguay, they beat 1-0. France, they beat Germany 3-2. Then they beat Italy 2-0. Then lose 1-0 to Turkey. What? Wow. I don't know what to say about that. But now, let's see what happens. Mexico versus Turkey. I'm going to say 1-0 Mexico. And Turkey wins 6-5 on penalties. I cannot believe that. Putting that on the chart. The first ever tournament on here. Turkey win it. Shuffle around the teams. Let's see what happens. So England play Lebanon. No, they're playing New Zealand. So yeah. I'll show you the scores if there's any big surprises. Really have an easy run because they've started it off beating New Zealand 8-0. Is there any big surprises though? That's what we're looking for here. And Spain beating Curacao 10-0. And Scotland knocking out Argentina. Last time they beat Belgium, I forgot what the score was, but this time they knock out Argentina. And I think they're facing Spain. Wow. They're the next France here. Oh, this would be amazing though if we just find Scotland in the finals. Belgium beat Jordan 10-0. And what a game this is! Italy have won Euros against Namibia, who is the worst rated team out of all 128. 17-1 the score was. Italy have beaten Namibia 17-1. Wow. And yeah, that's all the surprises. What a first round. 64 now. Let's see if there's any big games here. Yes, there is. Italy, Portugal. Good start. Let's see what else we got. We've got Brazil, Sweden. We've got Poland, Germany. Normally on this game, Poland are the one who does really well, beating all the good teams. Yeah, and France playing China and all that. So let's see what happens. We have got Portugal beating Italy 1-0. England beating Nigeria 3-2. What else? Sweden beating Brazil 1-0. Wow. Now, Poland, who comes out knocking out all the good teams, their run has ended after losing to Germany 1-0. Okay, so it's the round of 32 now. Let's see if there's any big games. Yes, there is. Portugal, England, Denmark, Croatia. There's Belgium, Sweden, Austria, Germany. And yeah, that's it. Let's see what happens. So, England knock out Portugal 1-0. Croatia knock out Denmark 1-0. Sweden, they've gone through a lot. They beat Algeria 1-0, which is kind of expected. But Sweden knocking out Brazil 1-0. And they're beating Belgium 1-0. So now, next game, they're against Germany. They are the next France. They're the next France. I cannot believe this. Ghana have beaten France 2-1. One of their goals came on the 7th minute, and then the 27th minute, and then France tried to score to come back, and it didn't work. 2-1 though. Wow. Well, let's see all the games. Mexico, Iran, Northern Ireland, United States, England, Croatia, Serbia, Netherlands, Ireland, Switzerland, Sweden, Germany, Uruguay, Spain, and Finland, Ghana. So Mexico have beaten Iran. Croatia have beaten England. How did it come out as? France will win in 20th minute, 62nd minute, England equalised, and then 5 minutes later, they score again, and it stayed like that for the rest of the game. Spain beat Uruguay 1-0, and Finland beat Ghana 2-1. Let's see what happens in the quarterfinals. The last 8 teams have 128 in the world. Mexico, United States, Croatia, Netherlands, Switzerland, Germany, Spain, Finland. So Mexico, the finalists of the whole competition, have knocked out United States in the quarterfinals to progress in the last 4 against Netherlands, who have beaten Croatia 2-1. Switzerland have beaten Germany 1-0. Spain has beaten Finland 4-1 on penalties. So now your 4 finalists are Mexico, Netherlands, Switzerland, and Spain. Wow. I can't believe it. This is what is amazing about this tournament. You never know. You never know who's going to win. Netherlands, Switzerland, Spain. Let's see what happens here. Netherlands have beaten Mexico 2-1 and Spain have beaten Switzerland 3-2. So one team you would expect to be in this final, Spain, and one you probably could expect to be in it, or probably have a good chance of making it in, Netherlands. So Spain against Netherlands. Let's see what happens here. Wow, Spain have beaten Netherlands 3-1. So first place of this whole tournament, Spain. Second, Netherlands. Third, Mexico, and fourth, Switzerland. And that is the end of the video today, guys. If you do want me to do another 2 tournaments like this, can we get 20 likes and we will do it once again. It's amazing, this tournament. I'll do it again if we get 20 likes. We'll do a part 2. But anyway, have a good day. You know what to do. Chill. Also subscribe. We're nearly close to 350 likes. Okay, bye.